Military helicopters have been an integral part of the United States defense strategy for several decades. Despite the rapid advancements in technology and the introduction of newer aircraft, several helicopters have managed to stand the test of time and continue to serve in the U.S. military. These helicopters have undergone upgrades and modernizations to remain relevant and effective in their respective roles. The longevity of these military helicopters serves as a testament to their enduring design and the continuous efforts to enhance their capabilities. Despite the relatively short history of aviation, these helicopters have surpassed the 5-decade mark in service, highlighting their reliability and significance in military operations. However, it's important to note that several helicopters on this list are anticipated to retire soon. 7. AH-1Z Viper. The Bell AH-1Z Viper is a twin-engine attack helicopter that serves as the primary attack rotorcraft for the United States Marine Corps. First taking flight on December 8, 2000, the AH-1Z Viper represents a significant upgrade to the venerable AH-1 Cobra series, incorporating advanced technologies and improved performance to meet the evolving needs of modern warfare. One of the key features of the AH-1Z Viper is its advanced integration weapon system. The AH-1Z Viper is equipped with a General Dynamics M197 20mm 3-barreled Gatling gun capable of firing up to 1,500 shots per minute. The Viper carries either AGM-114 Hellfire missiles or AGM-179 joint air-to-ground missiles, along with AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles and 2.75-inch Hydra 70 rockets. These weapon systems provide the AH-1Z with the capability to engage and destroy a wide range of targets, including armored vehicles, fortifications, and enemy personnel. 6. V-22 Osprey. The Bell-Boeing V-22 Osprey, making its initial first flight on March 19, 1989, revolutionized military aviation with its unique tilt-rotor design. The real strength of the V-22 Osprey, however, is its payload capacity. The V-22 can carry 24 combat troops or up to 20,000 pounds of internal cargo or 15,000 pounds of external cargo. For ease of transport, the rotors fold and the wing rotates to minimize the space needed for storage. From their first deployments in the Middle East to the present, the V-22 Osprey has been used to deliver cargo, resupply, and personnel in support of U.S. and allied missions. Furthermore, the V-22 can also be used to carry paratroopers into battle, a unique advantage in the ever-shifting global war on terror. The V-22 Osprey was intended to be a transport and utility aircraft and thus not designed with armament in mind. Generally speaking, the V-22 carries one gun, an M240 machine gun or an M2 machine gun or Interim Defense Weapon System or IDWS. The IDWS is a remote-controlled 7.62mm minigun derived from the 3-barrel GAU-17, which mounts through the aircraft's rear cargo hold. The IDWS can rotate 360 degrees and fire at 3,000 rounds per minute, laying down a suppressing fire effective against personnel and lightly armored targets up to 1,500 meters away. 5. AH-64 Apache. The Boeing AH-64 Apache, which took its first flight on September 30, 1975, is a helicopter renowned for its impressive firepower and agility. From the AH-64A in 1984 to today's AH-64E, one thing about the Apache hasn't changed: its reputation as the world's most advanced and proven attack helicopter. With more than 1,280 aircraft in operation accumulating over 5 million flight hours, 1.3 million of which have been in combat, the AH-64 Apache represents the backbone of the U.S. Army's attack helicopter fleet and a growing number of international defense forces. With the AH-64E in production until at least 2028, the Apache will serve the U.S. Army and its partner nations as the world's primary attack helicopter into the 2060s. Nothing is more powerful than a young boy's wish except an Apache helicopter. An Apache helicopter has machine guns and missiles. It's an unbelievably impressive complement of weaponry, an absolute death machine. Designed to get into trouble fast and put it down even faster, the AH-64 Apache usually comes bristling with ordnance, from an M230 chain gun firing 30mm rounds to Hellfire missiles and Hydra rockets. It's basically a flying tank, usually with angry jaws on the side, just to mess with people. 4. UH-60 Blackhawk. The Sikorsky UH-60 Blackhawk, having its maiden flight on October 17, 1974, has become one of the most recognized and utilized helicopters in the world. The UH-60 Blackhawk is known for its exceptional performance, adaptability, and multi-mission capabilities. It serves as a primary transport and utility helicopter for the U.S. Army, capable of transporting troops, equipment, and supplies in both combat and non-combat scenarios. Today, the U.S. military owns and operates more Blackhawks than any other air or rotorcraft, with more than 2,100 airframes in service. There are another 1,200 UH-60s in operation across 30 allied and partner nations. More than 45 years after its first flight, the Army still considers the Blackhawk to be one of America's most important tools for expanding partner combat capacity and military capabilities. Although there are plans to retire the Blackhawk in favor of a more modern replacement, the Army's made it clear that it expects these highly capable medium-lift helicopters to remain in service for decades to come. 3. CH-53E Super Stallion. First taking flight on March 1, 1974, the Sikorsky CH-53E Super Stallion is the heaviest helicopter in the U.S. military inventory. Developed as an upgrade to the earlier CH-53 Sea Stallion, the CH-53E is specifically designed to transport personnel, equipment, and supplies in support of amphibious assaults, long-range insertion missions, and other logistical operations. The CH-53E was designed to transport up to 55 troops with seats installed along the center line of the cabin, or up to 32,000 pounds of cargo internally. Additionally, it can carry external loads of up to 36,000 pounds. With its 3 powerful engines and large rotor system, the CH-53E is capable of operating in adverse weather conditions and high-altitude environments. It has the ability to fly at speeds exceeding 170 knots and can cover long distances, enabling it to provide critical airlift support to Marines deployed in remote locations. The helicopter is fitted with a forward extendable in-flight refueling probe. It can carry 3 machine guns, one at the starboard side crew door, one at the port window, just behind the co-pilot, and a firing position on the tail ramp. 2. MH-6 Little Bird. First flown on February 27, 1963, the Little Bird, nicknamed the Killer Egg, a special operations helicopter, has been supporting U.S. commandos across the world. There are 2 versions of the Little Bird in service. The AH-6 is the attack variant, while the MH-6 is the transport variant. The AH-6 conducts precision close air support and assaults in support of the U.S. Special Operations units. The MH-6, which is the unarmed version, transports commandos to the target. Flown by the elite 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, nicknamed the Night Stalkers, the AH-6 is a small gunship capable of doing big damage. The AH-6 can carry several weapon systems, including the M134 minigun, which can shoot 6,000 rounds a minute, a GAU 1950 caliber Gatling gun, 2.75-inch Hydra 70 rockets, and even Hellfire air-to-surface missiles. It can provide extremely close and accurate air support. What makes the Little Bird extremely valuable is its small size and agility. In the hands of skilled pilots, the Little Bird can land almost anywhere or target almost anything with impunity. The Night Stalkers operate about 50 Little Birds of both variants. 1. CH-47 Chinook. The CH-47 Chinook has an illustrious history as one of the oldest and most reliable military helicopters in the United States. Its first flight on September 21, 1961, marked the beginning of a legacy that continues to this day. One of the most notable features of the CH-47 Chinook is its unique tandem rotor configuration. This design provides exceptional lifting capability, allowing the helicopter to transport heavy loads and equipment with ease. The mighty Chinook continues to be the most advanced, affordable, and battle-tested heavy-lift helicopter in the world, said Andy Bulita, Boeing Vice President and H-47 Program Manager. The aircraft is positioned to fly for at least 100 years. Able to travel at speeds up to 175 knots, the Chinook has a range of 400 nautical miles and can reach altitudes greater than 18,000 feet. The latest model, called the Chinook F helicopter, represents the latest iteration of technological advancement in what is a long and distinguished history for the workhorse cargo aircraft. Often tasked with delivering food, troops, and supplies at high altitudes and mountainous Afghan terrain. The MH-47G Chinook is a specialized variant of the CH-47 Chinook helicopter, specifically designed for special operations missions. These 7 military helicopters, despite their age, continue to fulfill vital roles within the U.S. military. Through upgrades and modernizations, they've been able to adapt to the ever-changing demands of warfare.